Your emotions are frequencies. Learn to tune them. You meditate. You journal. You try to stay high vibe. But something still feels off. You're tired, but not sleepy. You're wired, but can't focus. You're showing up, but something inside is shutting down. Maybe it's not your mindset that's failing. Maybe it's your emotional frequency that's out of tune. Because emotions aren't just moods. They're currents. They're signals. They're energy trying to move through you. And when you don't know how to listen, when you've never been taught how to tune them, your whole system can feel scrambled. Not broken, just out of rhythm. Let's begin to bring it back. Ever notice how your body starts to speak when your emotions get loud? Your stomach tightens when you get anxious. Your throat closes when you want to speak up. Your chest gets heavy, even when nothing bad is happening. You wake up tired, even after 8 hours of sleep. You feel like you're dragging through your day, like your system is trying to move through mud. Sometimes it's not pain, it's pressure. Like something inside you is building, and you don't know how to let it out. Other times it's numbness. Like your body is there, but you aren't in it. And when people say, just breathe, you try, but the breath doesn't land. It floats in your chest, never quite reaching your belly. It feels shallow, like your body is resisting something, but you can't explain what. These aren't random symptoms. They're not just stress. They're signals. They're how your emotional frequency shows up in your physical form. Here's what most people don't realize. Your emotions aren't just in your head. They live in your body. They move through pathways like rivers under the surface. And just like rivers, they can get blocked. Every time you suppress a feeling, every time you fake a smile, every time you say, I'm fine when you're not, you interrupt the current. Not forever, but enough times, and those emotional currents start to slow down. They get tangled. They lose clarity. And eventually, they stagnate. This is when you feel off for no reason. This is when joy feels far away. This is when you overreact to small things. Or feel nothing at all. Not because you're broken. Not because you're failing. But because your emotional channels, the ones meant to carry feeling, awareness, truth, are clogged. And like any system with blocked flow, the pressure builds. Until your body says, I can't hold this anymore. Think of yourself like an instrument. You were never meant to control your emotions like a machine. You were meant to feel them like sound, to let them move through you like music. But what happens when an instrument goes out of tune? Even if you play the right notes, the sound feels wrong. Not because of the melody, but because the vibration is off. That's what's happening inside of you. You're not the problem. The tuning is. And emotions, they're not interruptions. They're vibrational messengers. Each one has its own tone, its own color, its own speed. Anger is fast and sharp. Grief is slow and heavy. Joy is light and rising. Shame hides in silence. They are energy in motion. And when you resist them, they don't disappear. They just get trapped in the body. They lose their music. They become noise. But when you allow them, not act on them, but feel them, they start to move again. They complete their song. They pass through. Like wind through a flute. You don't need to fix your emotions. You need to tune your system so the frequency can flow again. Maybe no one ever told you this before, but you're not here to control your emotions. You're here to conduct them. You are not a broken mind in a stubborn body. You are not a healing project. You're a living, breathing energy system with memory in your skin, intelligence in your breath, and music in your bones. Your emotions aren't obstacles. They are waves asking if your shoreline is open. They are messages sent from a deeper part of you, reminding you what's true, what's been buried, what still wants to be felt. And that means you don't need to become someone new. You just need to return. To the part of you that knows how to listen. Not with judgment, not with shame, but with reverence, with the kind of silence that says, I'm here now. I can feel you. You're safe to move. Because the moment you stop fighting your emotions, they stop fighting you. That's when your system softens. That's when your current shifts. That's when your body says, thank you for remembering me. Let's pause, not to think, not to analyze, but to tune. Find a quiet spot. Sit or stand, whatever feels honest in this moment, and gently place your hand over your chest or your belly, wherever your emotion tends to land. Now, close your eyes and take a breath in through your nose, slowly, gently. Let it travel. Not just into your lungs, but into the space beneath your hand. Like you're sending light into a dark room. Now exhale through your mouth. Like a soft sigh. Like the kind you release when nobody's watching. Again, inhale. Let the air carry awareness. Exhale. Let it melt a little tension. Just one layer. We'll do this 5 times. No goal, no rush. Just feeling. And as you breathe, ask your body, what emotion is ready to move? Don't name it, feel it. Where is it sitting? Does it feel warm? Or cold? Heavy? Or sharp? Don't change it. Just listen. That is the tuning. That is the healing. You're not here to perform your feelings. You're here to be in relationship with them. Just like music, the body doesn't need volume to be heard. It needs presence and space. Now, open your eyes. Slowly. Not back into doing, but into being. Notice what's changed. Not in your to-do list. Not in your goals. But in your frequency. Maybe something softened. Maybe something let go. Maybe, for the first time today, you actually felt yourself. This is not about feeling good. It's about feeling truthfully. Because truth has a vibration. And when you're in tune with it, life doesn't just feel better. It moves better. You're not here to chase peace. You're here to remember that peace was never gone. It was just buried under noise. So let your emotions move. Let them rise, ripple, release. Let your body be the river. Let your breath be the guide. Let your silence be the song. Because healing doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives in a whisper and asks, will you listen now? You don't need a silent retreat. You don't need to disappear into the mountains. You just need 5 minutes a day. Because tuning is not a one-time fix. It's a relationship. It's the way you greet your inner world. Every morning. And every night. So here's a simple ritual. Nothing fancy. Just honest presence. In the morning. Before your phone. Before the noise. Place your feet on the ground. Close your eyes. Ask, what am I feeling today without judgment? Is it light? Is it buzzing? Is it still? Is there a hum of sadness? A pulse of anger? Now breathe into it. Not to fix it, but to welcome it. And say this softly, out loud or in your heart. I don't need to become something else. I just need to hear this part of me. Let that breath carry awareness. Let it be the tuning fork. In the evening, before you fall asleep, don't scroll. Don't numb. Just pause. Ask yourself, where did my emotions go today? Did I ignore something? Did I let joy move through me, or did I hold my breath? Place one hand over your chest, one over your belly. Let your body remember. Let your breath be your anchor. Not to solve, not to fix, but to complete the circuit, to close the loop, to let today pass through you. Part 8. The real power is quiet. You don't need to fight for alignment. You just need to listen for it. Because you are already tuned, under the noise. Every time you pause to breathe with your emotion, you realign with your essence. You stop chasing healing and begin embodying it. You stop forcing peace, and you become the frequency of peace itself. And that is your power. It's not explosive. It's not flashy. It doesn't need an audience. It lives in the quiet. It hums beneath your skin. It pulses when you choose presence over performance. It awakens when you remember you are not broken. You are vibration. And you were never out of tune, just waiting to be heard.